If you've ever planted seeds, stared at soil for 2 weeks, and then quietly accepted failure, great news! It wasn't personal. Many people think starting seeds is hard. It's not. It's just extremely honest. Seeds don't care about your optimism, they don't care about your schedule, and they definitely don't care how expensive that seed packet was. They care about growing conditions. I'm talking about annual plants here, the plants you start fresh every year. Most seed starting advice focuses on soil, equipment, and schedules, but seeds don't care about any of that. They care about conditions, and there are a few non-negotiables. Non-negotiable number one, oxygen. This is one that almost nobody talks about. Seeds need moisture, which we all know, but they also need oxygen. When a growing environment stays saturated too long, oxygen is displaced. Seeds then don't thrive, they suffocate and die. When seeds rot, the seed is typically blamed. What actually happened was oxygen was displaced by moisture and the growing environment became anaerobic, which is impressive if you think about it, because in this situation, we somehow kill the seeds with water. Non-negotiable number two, temperature. Different seeds have different temperature needs. Some need warm, others prefer cooler conditions. And still, other seeds are more dramatic and refuse to work unless there's sufficient light. I don't know. Seeds don't know when it's spring. They don't know you're excited. They just sit there like, nope, conditions aren't right. Seeds respond better to temperature consistency rather than temperature extremes. Non-negotiable number three. Here's where a lot of first-time growers get tripped up. On one hand, seeds can't dry out once they wake up from dormancy. On the other hand, too much water displaces oxygen. Both of these kill seeds. You're not aiming for too much water, and you're not aiming for too dry of an environment. You're aiming for consistent moisture with oxygen. It's a narrow window, but it's not complicated. Seed starting is just intolerant of inconsistent conditions. Seed size matters more than you might think. Bigger seeds typically require a higher volume of moisture, which makes sense. It's a bigger seed. Smaller seeds are extremely sensitive to surface drying. That's not preference, that's physics. Plants are rude like that. Now for fertilizer. Seeds already have all the food they need. It's packed inside the seed as starches and sugars. They do not need fertilizer to germinate. Fertilizer at this stage is like handing a cheeseburger to a newborn baby. Impressive enthusiasm, terrible timing. Here are 3 quick tips you can use for troubleshooting seed problems. If seeds rot, oxygen was removed and growing conditions became anaerobic. If your seed growth stalls, most likely temperatures were inconsistent. If your seeds germinate and then vanish, most likely moisture was inconsistent. Note that none of these conditions require buying something new. Seed starting isn't complicated, but it is unforgiving when the non-negotiables aren't met. Create the right environment and the seed will do the rest.